Hey guys, this is Ian Harris, the editor of Survivor Michigan All-Stars Revenge Tour. Just here to introduce what these bonus content videos are going to be. Basically, after each episode on Sunday, we will be releasing a bonus content video that essentially will have deleted scenes, extended scenes, goofy bits that don't really fit into the main narrative or the main storyline. Just kind of whatever I happen to have lying around, throw it together, put it in this video. For people to enjoy. Nothing in these videos, is necessary to understand the main storyline happening in the episodes. I know that some people were kind of asking about the length of the premiere. None of the other episodes are going to be as long as that. That was sort of a special case where we're trying to set up a lot of storylines, and I promise you that there are only things being included in the main episodes that are absolutely necessary to the overall plot, the overall storyline of the characters, and, the show as a whole. This stuff is stuff that either it didn't need to go in for whatever reason or wasn't at one point and got removed for length or time or whatever. Sometimes it goes a little bit deeper into certain aspects. I put time codes below of all the different scenes and things included so you can jump around to whatever, sounds most interesting or most intriguing to you. Or if there's something in episode 1 that maybe you want to see dug into a little bit deeper, you might be able to find that here. So you can go below and figure out which scenes you want to watch or just watch the whole thing. But by no means is this required viewing for the actual episodes of All Stars. This is just if you want more of these characters, more of this world sort of, and more of an idea of some of the more obscure kind of corners of what's going on in this crazy game. Yeah, we're going to be trying to releasing these on Sundays. The one for episode 2 will probably not come out next Sunday because I'm going to be away from my computer next week and I'm not going to be able to get everything together in time. The actual episode will be up on Wednesday. We have that sorted out, but this bonus content video for episode 2 will probably be out a few days later than usual. All the rest of them we're going to stick to Sunday release schedules, so you can look forward to that on Sundays. One last thing, in general, I usually don't really respond in the YouTube comments of the main episodes while the show is going on, at least, because I like to let the show speak for itself kind of and let people discuss it without inserting myself and swaying the conversation in one way or another. But with these videos, it's slightly different. If you're curious why something was cut or, want a little bit more explanation about certain decisions that were made in the editing process, I'm willing to respond to those comments below. So if you have any questions about anything, feel free to comment. I hope you enjoy the bonus content for Survivor Michigan All-Stars Episode 1.
For 4 seasons, we've been hosts to some of the most dramatic Survivor games ever played.
Travis spoken.
He wants you!
Lucy, I hope you get that shot you want on Survivor All-Stars.
Gonna be on All-Stars, Cat.
On to All-Stars.
So All-Stars, right?
You've been better than I was the last time, baby. Ooh, 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 ooh.
We back.
I'm good.
At long last, here it is.
Better than I was the last time, baby. Ooh, 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 ooh.
I can't believe I'm doing this again.
We back, and 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 we back.
It's day 1, motherfuckers.
Better than I was the last time.
Hey guys, it's Kevin here. Where is Matthew Israel? Like, you think season 4 players here? Like,
That guy was not an all-star.
Yeah.
Let's
Takes
be
his
honest.
shirt off.
So I was a little bit uncomfortable because obviously I didn't want people to feel weird about how I was interacting with Jackson. So I just was kind of awkward and like trying to avoid him, but it seemed like we kept ending up together as everyone showed up. So I was just really uncomfortable. I feel like I'm just kind of an awkward person and everyone else was like giving each other hugs and felt kind of out of place.
Are we doing names and fun facts?
We are not.
No.
Making an executive decision.
Hey.
Hey, Erin, how you been?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Oh, that's cute.
Hi. Good. How are you?
Wait,
What's up?
Grace ready for a physical challenge.
I am so good.
I feel bad. They got
tripods now. This is a real.
No, I like that. It's funny.
This is official. Wow.
You go for the laugh.
You shave so you can start your
You gotta like this camera.
Survivor.
I know. This is like a real
The
step up.
playoff beard's coming out.
Then you guys have Sammy Watkins in your league.
Dude, I kicked John's ass because John sucks at fantasy football.
Dude, I just destroyed him because I had Sammy Watkins. He went the fuck off, 3 touchdowns.
I just have Evan Ingram and fucking Marlon Mack.
Tough.
I'm glad you got that on footage though. That's important.
You're like confessional.
Meghan, how are you? I'm gonna miss
stressed.
Yeah. I don't feel good.
I know, so it's like,
How is it watching your
I like haven't really. I watched the first episode. Like it doesn't feel good. It doesn't look good for me. I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't know. Like it is what it is. It's just like weird seeing it like from everybody's like conjoined perspective because it's like you know what you thought happened, but like
And I was like, I don't know.
sure.
My mom definitely asked me multiple
I hate the standing here. I hate the fucking standing here. I just want to do this shit.
Me too, Bailey. 7.
First person I need to say hi to.
I'm so
nervous. I definitely would have said that.
I just had
You
another
can get
argument.
it slow-mo.
Dude, lap dancing at parties? Yeah.
You got
We need like a bonfire. It's chilly out here.
It is kind of cold. I should have brought a sweatshirt on.
Yeah, you haven't been around.
What's going on?
What's up?
No longer hosting.
I know. He's serious now. After editing season 2, he's like, never
He's like,
again.
now I'm
that low quality shit. We have a mic and everything. I'm sorry.
Mic us up. Fucking do it.
I woke up with the worst hangover this morning and I was like, I have to be challenge ready.
It's not fair.
I'm like, everything.
You gotta pick it up pretty fast.
Yeah, you have to remember your hierarchy.
I was so. I So, we think that all of you have shined incredibly brightly in your seasons and are well deserving of a second shot at being Survivor Michigan's sole survivor. Whether you were the first one out or whether you end up winning your season, we think that you all deserve a second chance. So, I'm going to open up with some questions. Cooper, how does it feel? Me being here and you being there? Imagine the contestant for the
It
first
feels
time.
very weird. I feel like we should swap places.
You and Donna?
Yeah, let's do it. No, but I'm excited to play again. Hosting was very fun, but I'm ready to be back here.
So speaking of season 1, Sarah, you're back. You were voted off almost 2 years from this day. How does it feel to be back?
It feels really great. I got the Snapchat memory a couple days ago and it really pumped me up. It was from Tribal Council. I took a group shot of the tribe right before getting voted out. I'm really excited to be back and I can't do it any worse, so.
And 2 people down from you, we have Dylan. Dylan, do you think you're coming into this with a giant target on your back, being the one winner that we've passed from All Survivor Michigan?
No. Yeah, of course, it's always that.
Okay, and speaking of ratios, if you guys have noticed, we have more season 3 people, best season, than any other season, not biased at all. So Emily B, how does it feel being season 3? Do you think that's an advantage, a disadvantage?
Well, I think like maybe it could be both. Because like it could be a disadvantage in that the other seasons could feel like they want to like team together against last, but it's also an advantage. I mean, like they didn't already have it. But it could be an advantage, you know, just because there's more of us.
So following season 4, so Jackson, season 4, you guys have not had a chance to produce, or to maybe didn't have the time to make so many bonds as some of the season 1, 2, and 3 people. Do you think that just puts you guys at an incredible disadvantage, or do you think that you're ready to come out and make new bonds?
Both. I think we're definitely at a disadvantage because, yeah, these guys all been hanging out for like years, talking about Survivor, being like, oh, these season 4 people, can't wait to vote them out in All-Stars. But obviously we want to make some new bonds, and some people we know, and some people we look forward to getting to see.
So as season 2 has just come out, I want to hear a little from Kevin. Kevin, what is your overall view on the cast? Do you have any lovers out here? Any lovers?
Well, I appreciate that my one and only over there is, you know, with me in the season, Brady. But, you know, I'm excited. That's my only thing I gotta say.
We get in our tribes. I'm looking around and I'm kind of like, okay, we're definitely the underdog tribe here. Like, I look at the red tribe and I'm like, fuck, thank God I'm not on that tribe. Like, that is too many intense personalities in one group. I personally don't like Jackson just because I think he's like super arrogant, and I don't know, he's good at Survivor clearly, so I just don't like him. I haven't gotten to know him at all, and I really have no interest in getting to know him. Like, Kevin, like, oh my God, like, thank God I'm not on a tribe with Kevin. That would be too much for me. I'd be like, I'm done for.
I think our tribe is the most reserved, the most committed to doing the job. We don't need the camaraderie, we don't need the family, we don't need Ohana because Ohana's dead, alright? They didn't win their fucking season. They just exist and there's only one of them in All-Stars, look at that. How is that for family? Cerulean is still around, and we're gonna win this.
I mean, okay, we have the Sangria tribe. They're saying that they're the beauty tribe. I personally think that, you know, Blue tribe is probably the real beauty tribe, but the thing that, you know, Sangria and Paani can both agree on is that the yellow tribe is not the beauty tribe. Sorry.
Right off the bat, I saw Erin, and I was like, that's a good start. And then I saw Dylan, who's the one winner. I was like, that's slightly terrifying. And I saw Meghan and Sam, and I was like, we all got 8th place. You know, like, that could be an 8th place alliance. And then I saw Adam, and I'm like, who? And then, you know, it was just, and I saw Lucy, and I was like, fuck. You know, it was just like, that's someone I just don't really get along with personally. So having to work with that person in the game is something I don't want to do. But as a whole, I thought our tribe was strong, and I did not think we would lose.
No, it 100%
I see
is
buckets
too.
in a fountain.
Oh my God, I'm not doing the side hustle. Fuck that.
But I knew I was like basically useless in the entire challenge because really early on I collided with someone else and my cup just completely broke.
Ready, go!
Dylan, forward.
To your right. Falling into the fountain.
Oh, thank you.
We're gonna lose. You started us off on the wrong foot. I hate you so much right now.
You got it, Tom.
Also, I was super into I was like, oh, it's not gonna hurt that bad if I just run into the fountain. I was really wrong and it hurt really, really bad right away. And so now I have to take off my leggings. I didn't think it was bleeding, but there's literally blood coming through my leggings. Oh. I feel like that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. But again, this was like just an hour ago and this bruise is gigantic.
If I was a producer, I would have come up with a more original, non-season 1 type of content.
They don't ask my opinion, they just ask me to film. Yo, somebody over there, guys. Oh my God. You come up with a whole filming plan and nobody follows it.
I'm not going. Oh yeah, I'm fine. I wouldn't have gone to look for it anyway.
Do you want
Oh no, I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah. You go hunt for that clue.
I don't even want to.
You know what? Me neither.
What?
It's just like I feel like if I find it, like it's just gonna give people a reason to be like, suspicious of me when I'm probably not going to find the idol anywhere.
No, I thought you said, when I said I might, like, I don't even want to, you were like, you need it. That's what I heard. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, Sarah.
Okay, I'm gonna go find it.
No, Sarah, you don't need it.
Well, let's get this on film. Saucy. Naked Cooper.
Let's wait for
He is back for Do it.
No, wait
Prove
for that
it.
elderly couple.
You won't.
He found it. I will believe he
Didn't
found
find
it
it.
until he strips his pants
I didn't find it.
Piece of paper.
Do you want it?
Grab it.
Fuck. Oh. This sucks.
Dedication.
It's online paper.
It doesn't say anything.
Hi, honey. Happy belated birthday.
Well, that's friendly.
It's not even signed. This is bullshit.
Oh my god, I've been hitting this bush trying to find a clue.
There's just so much trash. There's like rocks.
I know, it's really inconvenient that this was right after festival.
What the hell is this? Oh my god, it's just gross.
I love how you continue to keep touching it.
Dude, I suck at finding idols. I've never found jack shit. I tore up the whole goddamn Arb in season 3, and like me and Ben were literally digging where the idol was, and then we like gave up and left, and then he went back like probably like a week later or something and found it.
If you could vote anybody out, like say there was a day when voting, you could vote anybody out like anonymously, nobody would know, who would it be?
Erin. Because she'd vote me out. Why would I keep someone around that would vote me out?
I'm not going to make it my life's goal to go against her, but I'm not going to work with her. She doesn't exist.
Erin's 100% gonna be my closest friend in this cast, just because, quite frankly, I'm not that close with too many Survivor people, and Brady's a host, Chloe's a producer, Matthew's a producer, like a whole bunch of people I would be close with are not playing. And on the same time, I think Emily P from the same season could be a good ally, because I don't think people realize we're as close as we are.
Actually, literally has said to me, oh my gosh, I don't know what I would do if it came down to you and Erin, because I just love you both so much and you're so fun. And I'm like, Akshay, could you at least have tried to lie and say you would have been with me?
Emily P and Erin have this undying, never-ending, gonna murder each other rivalry that means they will never, ever, 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 ever work together. Ever. Did I mention that? So it's gonna be weird trying to work with Emily P and Erin, because that's just really not gonna be possible, because they're gonna target each other, but at the same time, I know they'll both trust me. So it's gonna be a really weird position I'm in, especially if we're on the same tribe.
I really don't know anything about Emily's relationship with Erin. Like, that's none of my business. I really, however it went down with Will and Erin and Will and Emily P, that's none of my business. Like, that, I don't know. I kind of want to stay out of all that. I won't, but I kind of want to.
As Leo Tolstoy once put it, happy families are alike. Every unhappy family is unhappy in his own way. To Erin and Emily, I would say this. You have a unique relationship that none of us have. We're all happy with each other and we're all alike. But you're unique. You guys should relish the fact that it at least is unique, your animosity toward one another, and say that you guys are not boring enough people to not have any enemies in life. I have tons of it. Well, no, I don't. It's not good to have enemies, but like, I have a lot of people that don't like me. Like, unless you're like totally basic, you're gonna have a lot of people that don't like you, because you're gonna be yourself, and people don't like to be yourself. People don't like yourself sometimes. So, yeah, don't worry about it. You guys are great.
And so, like I said, I'm buying body bags by the bulk, and if you're against me, I hope you can hear that. I'm literally gonna start this over. Like, you could if you can't hear, they're basically screaming
into my phone right now. I think they're done. They just finished a race, so now it's going to be like 3.5 minutes before they scream again at the end of the next race, whoever's losing. Don't get me wrong, it's hilarious. I can basically tell who's winning all the Grand Prix from my room just by listening. It's very funny. Where was I? I'm gonna start over.
Now I just need to set up like a camera on the sand, like the volleyball pit up north, and I just want to watch her dig. That's all I want. That's all I want. My season will be made.
Dude, you're so not hot shooting.
Survivor, but whatever.
It's gotta be lengthwise. We'll keep it to like a couple.
Yeah,
we'll see each other again.
We'll be quick. All right, you can stop filming. We'll pick it up later.
All right, this is a note to Ian. When you see this, oh wait, is Ian gonna be editing this shit? Yeah. Oh, okay. A note to Ian. Fuck you. You suck at Catan. We're at Joe's Pizza. This place does live up to the hype. It was pretty good. Yeah, fuck you.
How are you feeling about Cooper?
We haven't had a single conversation about Survivor since it started. Except for we were making fun of each other a little bit with the competition.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I was better than you. That kind of thing.
I think there's an assumption because of how competitive people know me and Cooper are just in general, and because of like what good friends we are, there's this perception that we can't work together again. There's a perception that one of us will always be kind of threatened by the other. But actually, that perception couldn't be farther from the truth. And Cooper and I have sat down and had conversations about this. We've literally sat down together. We kind of want people to think that. We want people to not be like, we want people to think that it's okay to like work with us because down the line, towards the end of the game, you know, we're both threats, that we'll turn on each other, and that down the road we can easily turn on each other. But you know, I'm perfectly fine letting them believe that.
I love Cooper, and I genuinely think he wants to work with me. But I love him to death, but I swear to God, it's the same situation as last year, where I love him and I want to work with him, and I went out of my way to protect him last time too. But we know when it gets to the final 6 or 7, he's going to do what's good for Cooper.
Yeah.
Do not tell him that I said that.
I won't.
I don't. For all intents and purposes, I have zero intentions to turn on Cooper ever. As far as I'm concerned, I'll go to the final 2.
Because my thing with him is like, I don't think people are going to expect me not to work with him, so why would I not? That would just hurt me.
That's the argument I've said.
Yeah.
I think if you watch season 1,
I did.
If I was no, not you, I'm saying the general you. Anyone watched season 1 or knows anything about me and Cooper's friendship,
yeah,
you make one assumption. You tell Leah something, Cooper knows it. You tell Cooper something, Leah knows it. I don't think that assumption is
true
would
this time.
Necessarily. No, it's not that. I don't think that like. I mean, it's like it's a circle, right? Because of that assumption, it is true. Without that assumption, I don't think it inherently would be true. But because I know that everyone would be stupid not to assume that, we may as well help each other and tell each other everything.
Exactly.
Because then if we don't, we're just playing with our hands tied behind our back.
Exactly.
It's the same with us.
Yeah.
Everybody assumes we're going to work together.
Exactly.
There's no benefit to going up to people.
To acting like we're not.
I'm really excited to play this game with Cooper. He's one of my best friends. I love him to death. And I'm really excited to show people they're wrong and that we're not going to just turn around and like eat each other.
So, I think Kevin, I'm still wheezing from that running, oh my god. But like, so we feel like Kevin could be a good person to have on our side, obviously. And so we're thinking that the way it needs to happen is that we form a 5 within the 7. And then split the vote between the 2 people
that are not in the group. 3-2.
Exactly. Which is going to be Jackson and then one other person based on our vibes that we get from them, because I'm going to reach out to Jessie and Bree, and then maybe Kevin later in the week. I don't know, probably, because we said that we would like talk later, and then
well, I'm reaching out. Well, like I'm already probably gonna meet with Kevin this week, and Leah just randomly messaged me on GroupMe because she like when I walked up to her, I was like, "Hey Leah, how you doing?" And she didn't know what my name was, so it's just kind of awkward. I was like, you know, we've talked at parties like a lot. Like I definitely listened to her talk one time for like an hour, just like complaining about season 1 stuff. So like she didn't know who I was. I was kind of like, okay, but then she just randomly was like, "Hey, I don't want to be seeming schemy. Like, I'm sorry I didn't know your name. Like, you seem really cool. So, and she said I seem cool. So I'm like, all right. So Leah's reaching out to me. So
I really can't get a read on Leah at all. I really
Yeah.
cannot not tell if she's like being sarcastic or not, or if she hates me or she likes me.
she like sarcastic, hates you. It's or like everyone. I mean,
know,
it's
and
like
then
really weird.
it like freaked me out a little bit how like her and Bree kept talking about how they're gonna be like, or like how Leia's gonna be like the asshole of the season or something.
Yeah.
And then like they're both like Leia and Bree have like such personalities that I really can't tell if they like me or not. So that's fun.
My relationship to these Survivor people isn't
Yeah.
like the people that I'm friends with, like outside that I hang out with.
Yeah.
I'm good friends with Cooper.
Right.
No, actually, I've never met Cooper before. Who is that kid? I'm friends with Sam. I'm friends with Bree.
Sure.
I was friends with Bailey before she got a boyfriend.
Why is Noah like absorbed your whole life now or something?
Yeah, so, and then again, I say that, but we were supposed to go to Mug Night tonight, and I'm the one who's canceling, but...
Dude, I just hope he doesn't tell her, like, producer
No.
stuff. It's like, I trust it, but, like, come on.
No. It just,
Like,
yeah,
really?
no, he's not going to say anything. What's he going to say?
Okay.
And I don't think Bailey would want him to.
Yeah, alright.
Look, there's ways you could cheat in this game. If you were a computer hacker, you could hack in and, like...
Yeah.
I'm not...
Well, it's funny, some people will, like, they're always, or, like, before the season starts, they're, like, looking, like, okay, what producers have been added to my folder? Like, or I know these people aren't playing and stuff. Like, I don't even, like, I don't really look at that kind of stuff.
Literally, the other day, someone was like, I heard that Dylan was cast. Apparently Dylan won. And I was like, who's
Yeah,
Dylan?
he did. I voted for him to win.
That's like my level of like knowing. The
Uh-huh.
people that I know in Survivor are the ones who show up to parties at Cooper's house.
Right, okay. Yeah. Oh, I went to, like, some stuff last year a lot, but,
Yeah,
like,
and that's how I knew you.
Yeah, because I remember talking at Erin's house by a spiral staircase about you for a while, or with you for a while, and then I
Yes.
remember, like, I think in the season 3 finale, like, I remember you talking about season 1 for a long time to me. Like, those are my
probably
two
true.
primary memories of you. But, anyway.
Well,
okay. Well, I mean, at least
yeah.
I think it's good that, like, we're both on good terms with, like, a number of people in the tribe. But...
What's up, guys? All right, bro.
You are so sunburned to your forehead.
I know, dude. I'm peeling. I'm peeling.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I don't know. We have to start peeling off people that we're voting out.
Whoa, good segue.
Emily and Sarah have played multiple games together. They're good friends. I've met up with Emily and she's tried to make it sound like they're not that close, which usually means they're close, especially because I've talked to Sarah as well, who said she's close to me and that they want to work together. So the fact that, like, Emily was trying to hide it just further proves my point that, like, they're doing something and Emily's just trying to, like, lay low with it.
I feel like Tom could be a really loyal player. No, yes. I feel like closer to you guys than the other people in the tribe, but I feel like Andrew would work with me. I feel good that Nick reached out, but I think he is reaching out to everybody. And then I think Cooper is good with everybody, so it's like a good thing to be good with him.
This tribe is like perfectly designed for Emily. Like, it has Sarah, and I know Emily pregame with Sarah, has me, it had Andrew from 4.5. Emily had said the season 2 people she had talked to and she liked and stuff were Nick and Bailey. Nick and Bailey are on the tribe. Pretty much the only person would be Cooper, and this is what makes Cooper such a perfect target. The problem is Emily doesn't have the balls to go after Cooper this early. You know, there's gotta be a PG way of, like, saying that. I don't know the PG way of saying that. The guts. Emily needs the guts to go out. No, it doesn't have the same. It's je ne sais quoi.
Paddock really, really trusts Cooper. And that's scary. Because I really like Emily, but Emily associates me with her rivals, Erin, and she doesn't associate Cooper in the same way, even though Cooper's actually closer to Erin than I ever will be. So it's a weird dynamic because Emily's gonna want to work with Cooper over me and Bailey. And so then it becomes 3-3 potentially, and that could be a tie on our second vote off.
Because I was like, okay, yeah, like after if we like voted out Tom, if we had to go to tribal council after that, I could see Cooper wanting to work with Andrew. Like he would want to vote out Andrew. Yeah. Sarah probably wouldn't want to vote out Emily P. So like I'm like, okay, well why wouldn't they all just pair up and start voting us out? Like
He told me on the way to the first challenge, he was like, honestly, if I could go back and do it all over again, I would have worked with Jonathan and Sarah instead.
I feel like everyone thinks that they're in a really good position in this tribe. Like, so far, everyone I've talked to is like, this is the ideal tribe for me.
Which is so scary.
Yeah. And I felt like that too. Nick made it seem like you and Andrew were really close, so I didn't know if you wanted, like...
I am decently close with Andrew. We literally live across the street from each other.
Okay,
so
that's what Nick said.
We've known each other basically since he started playing season 3, and like our houses interact all the time. So I'm like decently close with Andrew, so I love Andrew.
Okay.
That has me so panicked. I'm a logical thinker, and playing on the idea of like, this might come soon, even though we have no real idea, it just terrifies me.
And you know, I think I've learned a few things just by like kind of watching your season play out and like hearing other people talk about things they did on my season that I had no idea about. But I still have never watched Survivor. So
Did you watch season 1 of Survivor Michigan?
I think I watched the first 2 episodes.
Okay.
Only like if people were having a watch party. It's not something that I would watch myself.
Gotcha.
So, how about you? Survivor aficionado?
Yeah, I've seen every season.
Okay, yeah.
So yes, but I feel like that's almost the norm.
Yeah, it is. It was a
in
big
some
thing.
ways.
Like the first few weeks of season 3, nobody believed that I hadn't seen it. They thought this was like a strategy for me to like be naive about Survivor.
Yeah.
Nope.
Some people thought Kat was lying last season. They were like, what if she actually has seen everything?
Yeah.
She hasn't.
No.
She doesn't.
No, I feel like eventually you do figure it out. Like, they don't know.
But you sort of figured it out. And now you're an all-star.
Now I'm an all-star. What can I say?
So I just ran into Kevin.
All right. Hello.
Hi guys, it's Kevin.
Hi guys, it's Kevin here.
In E Squad. Like he was walking into the courtyard at E Squad and I was walking out, which is a really strange place for Kevin to be at like 9:30 at night. And so I just like kind of casually asked him like, what are you doing here?
Ran into Jessie, trying to find an idol clue in E Squad.
It's kind of awkward.
Kind of awkward.
And he was really honest and showed me a picture of an idol clue that he found. So this is the one that I found, right? White paper. The picture, it was on like brown parchment paper.
You're the only person that knows now. Yeah.
I'm not gonna go looking on the ground near freshmen.
Yeah.
Definitely lends more to my theory that my clue's fake.
That's a little too vague for me.
I'm not mad that I went looking though, because like I had to pursue it, obviously. I can't just like look at it and be like, oh haha, like that was fake. Then we got Froyo, which is where I was originally going. Had a chat. He bragged to me a lot about how many job offers he's having. Classic Kevin.
All right, we're back. Okay.
We are back.
For all the producers, Tate's over here chilling, right?
I like Adam a lot and felt really confident about our relationship, and he also said maybe we could kind of pitch working with Akshay. So then both of us talked to Akshay later in the day.
I love your vibe, how you're always smiling. Like, that's my favorite thing in this game. Because this game gets too serious sometimes.
Yeah.
And so we need more smiles.
Hopefully we need to win.
Yes.
There'll be no more crying this time.
Yes. No more crying. Tired of crying in Survivor.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not going to make the mistake Sarah Gallagher made season 1. I'm going to try and meet with everyone that I possibly can. And I'm telling you that right now. I'm trying to meet with everyone.
Yeah, I think that's probably smart.
Yeah. because I don't want to be the first one out.
Oh, no.
The one thing my sister told me was don't be the first one out. That's the only piece of advice she gave me for this game. So
Erin, Adam, and Dylan, they played Online Survivor together and we're in an alliance. So I do kind of worry about them working together. I'm really gonna keep my eye on that, but it's a little bit early to be worrying about that kind of stuff. I think that right now we're just gonna have to worry about getting a unified vote.
I just, Lucy is ridiculous. I think she thinks we're still playing in a sorority, and we're not. This isn't sorority girls and frat boys versus everyone else. Like, this is Survivor. But that's just Lucy. Like, that's just who she is as a person. I don't know if we can do anything about that.
Yeah, I think we should be fine though. I think so, but I also don't want to say
Yeah, no, I get you. You never want to be I agree.
But I mean, I definitely haven't heard anyone talking about you like at all.
Okay, good.
So.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard anyone bringing up your name either, so
okay.
I think we are fine.
It's good to know.
Yeah. I don't think we're on the chopping block, thankfully, so.
Perfect.
And I was thinking, I was like, I mean, technically, if like we voted off Adam, Akshay would do it. We have 4 on Adam, that's 4 out of 7, then we would have the majority for the rest of the tribe. The only thing is, it would piss off Erin and Dylan. I feel like that's dumb to do. Because Meghan would definitely vote with us.
You think?
Akshay would vote with us.
Actually, that's another thing that I'm saying is Akshay would vote with us too over
I know.
anyone right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is why it's like, do we want
Especially if he knows that they're voting for him.
Yeah.
That's the only troublesome thing about like having more time.
I know.
Like,
I'm like, if we all talk tomorrow and we're good, then what happens Wednesday,
right,
Thursday?
exactly. There's only time for everything to hit
Fall
for like
apart.
for shit to hit the fan. So,
well, for now, I think things are moving in the right
we
direction.
are okay. Yes, I agree. We should be. We're good.
So I have these magnets and I have these people. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this, I can't turn this around. Okay, so I'm just gonna get started here. So first off, we have Erin. So all I did was I went on Facebook and I printed out a picture of Erin. I tried to make the most flattering picture because I don't want to be mean here. And then I have my magnet, and all you have to do, these magnets keep sticking to each other. I don't understand what's happening. All you have to do is super glue the picture to the magnet and then put it on the board. So now we have Erin stuck really nicely on my board. And now I'm going to be able to sort people into however I see fit and kind of keep track of all the relationships in the game and how everyone's doing and who's talking to who. And I'm really excited to see how this will turn out. So I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. And be sure to tag me or mention me if you try this at home. One more hot tip while you're doing the magnets. Don't let your cat near because he'll push anything off the table. Exhibit A. So really make sure your cat's out of the way or else he'll push it off the table and all your supplies will be all messed up. Full disclosure, I actually don't know where the heck my parents keep a hot glue gun, so I'm using tape and it works totally fine. So here I have my Jessie. I'm about halfway done, so I'll check in a bit. Thanks. All right, everyone, as you see, I have all my people magnets created. I ended up having to trim the edges because I don't have a very big whiteboard, but don't worry, that will be changing soon. So I have everyone separated into their tribes. This is obviously the red tribe. I didn't have a yellow marker, so we're orange now. And then this is blue tribe. So I'm planning on using this whiteboard to kind of like map out where people are at a certain time. I love being able to move people around, so the magnets are really my fave here. Then we have this tribe. The only thing that I know about this tribe is that Nick told me that Jessie has the hidden idol clue. So here's Jessie with the clue. And I'm guessing she hasn't told anyone. That's just my thought. But Nick saw her grab the clue. So she is in a pretty good position in this tribe until news eventually leaks, which it inevitably will, that she has the idol clue. And so she's gonna have to start sharing if she wants to stay in the game long term. Oh, also another fun tidbit, Jessie and Adam are in love, as far as I've heard.
All right, well, Meghan and I, boyfriend, girlfriend, Rob and Amber 2.0.
So that's something to kind of root for. We got a little Boston Rob and whoever the fuck her name was going on, another one. So they're a fun little love connection. That's kind of all I have for you on whiteboard class today. I hope you had a great time learning how to make people magnets with me. And let's all send retrospective good thoughts to me and hope that I don't get voted out soon. And then, so he said all this in his group chat, and he was deciding whether they should all vote unanimously for Akshay, the easy vote, personally what I would do, or if Sam should pull in Akshay to get a majority over this 3 and then vote Adam out. So at the next tribe, it would be 4-2. But now that Sam sent the entire tribe that, I would imagine that Akshay would go to Adam and be like, hey, we should just take out Sam, and that would decimate that threesome, and then this would be in the majority. So, tribal will be interesting this week. Sam really would have had to do something very big to be in trouble, and now it looks like he has. So, personally, my favorite scenario would be that Akshay and Adam would work together to get out Sam. Because Sam is talking to everyone. He is trying to get in an alliance with everyone. He is texting people constantly. He is lying to everyone probably, although I'm pretty sure he probably hasn't decided like where he wants to go yet, so he's probably not lying completely, but like he's texted me, he's texted Emily, he's in a group chat with Cooper. There's just a lot going on there.
So one part of me feels horrible, and I was like, if that happened to me, I'd have an actual heart attack on the spot. But another part of me is like, sucker, that is great for me because Sam already had a big target, kind of like I did, and now it's ginormous. It might even be bigger than me at this point. And that's what I want. That is what I want in this game. So if I had to say whether I was a fan or not of what happened, big fan, go Sam, text away, text to your heart's content in your tribe's group chat. Fine by me. But it does suck for him.
So Sam just like, he dug his own grave, he shot himself in the foot, he fucked himself for all intents and purposes. And that sucks.
Erin and I talked about potentially Sam. The reasoning for that is because he made evident in his message that he wouldn't want to work with Erin and I moving forward.
He exposed his entire strategy by saying, I think I can flip the vote, get the votes 4-3 against Adam, the 4 being him, Meghan, Akshay, and Lucy. So he wanted to leave Dylan and I in the dark. So in my mind, I immediately saw that and I was like, great, so he does not want to work with Dylan and I long term.
He kind of made me look bad because he sort of put 2 sides, that it would be Erin, Dylan, and Adam against the remaining 4, and made it seem like I was just automatically going to do whatever he said. Which made me feel kind of weird because I had just talked with Erin, said maybe I was going to work with her, and then Sam's telling her that like I'm against her.
Also, that plan wouldn't have worked anyway because Akshay tells me everything. So, whatever.
The target has moved off of our own backs and onto Sam's, given what he's done.
So I feel like it puts us in the background and then Sam's in the forefront.
And I also hate that Sam just thinks he can automatically have my vote because yes, we've talked outside the game, but at that point he never had like reached out to me in person. And I hate that he just thinks he has me there to use however he wants. Because that's totally not the case. Like, I'm planning to use Sam as he's necessary for me, not the other way around.
But at the same time, if we were in his position, we wouldn't want to be voted out of All-Stars after waiting years to be on the game and lose solely because of a technological error.
I think we both agree, and I think most of us in the tribe agree that that's a shitty way to go out.
Yeah.
Especially that's like a shitty way to be the first Good All-Stars.
And even Mitch didn't get voted out for pulling a Mitch, so.
Exactly. So it's still recoverable.
It is All-Stars, and you have to play like an All-Star, but if I was in that position, I wouldn't want to go that way either, and I think that's why a lot of other people would like to give him a second chance.
I will be devastated if I go home first. I will be devastated if that happens. I can't say that I'll be surprised because I made a big mistake, but I want to be here, and I do think I have the skills to get myself out of this mess, so wish me luck.
Emily B just texted me asking if I wanted to meet up, like literally like while I was digging. And now she's back at the CCTC on SnapMap, so I'm thinking that she probably saw me digging. So I'm gonna tell her to meet up, and like if she asks me if I have any idea about the idol, like I'm just gonna tell the truth. Okay, no more deep breathing.
There we go. Okay, that works.
Season 5.
Season 5. Season 3, season 5.
Okay, so have you talked to a lot of people at the game so far?
Not a ton. Like, especially, so like, I have talked with Will a little bit, and then I'm meeting with Brady later this week. But in terms of our tribe, like, that's it so far. And then, like, I was talking like a little with people who are in like 4.5, just, like obviously like during 4.5 because we were in it. And like Bailey a little bit, I guess.
I
but
love
like
Bailey,
I
so
love Bailey, yeah, I know.
I would be totally down to work with Bailey.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of me having to be like my southern fake self, and like I really wanted to like meet up with everyone on my tribe because there's nothing worse than when you lose and then all of a sudden someone's like, oh, can we meet up? So I really wanted to take this week to like just talk to everybody, see kind of where their heads are at, see like how they feel about people from their season, XYZ. And that way, when it does come down to if we need a vote, they're not gonna be like, oh, Bree's just reaching out to me because she needs to. It's like, we've already kind of established that relationship.
But yeah, I mean, me and Jessie, like, we're in an alliance in season 3. I guess you might know how that story ends. Yeah.
Almost every day, Jessie keeps just being like, so like, Will, I can't wait to vote him out, blah, 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 blah. Like, we haven't even lost a challenge yet. And I like, at this point, I've changed to the point where I kind of want to work with Will, so I don't want him to be first out. So I do need to talk to Jessie about that and just like explain to her that it only would help us to keep Will and to like work with him for like the time being. But I know that like Jessie hates Will. I'm not concerned about that.
Will and Emily.
Yeah.
Me and you.
Yes.
And then
I definitely have Jessie.
Okay, so Jessie.
Yeah.
So me, you, and
Jessie.
It would be linked then. I guess I'm not strongly linked to Jessie, but we are through you.
Yeah.
But I will say, like, if you're watching season 2, I have learned from my mistakes. So
Okay.
I will be like, I won't go crazy and play an idol that I made for my own self with an idol in a pocket.
Yeah.
Or like, just do some random ass shit.
And I think hopefully he doesn't go chaos on me like a person that he was in his own season.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I thought it would maybe be Leah, but she's too, it's not.
She weirds. I couldn't believe she didn't know who I was either. Like,
I think the only reason I think she knows who I am because we had like a girls' night
What?
Girls' night. No, but like I straight up like I listened to her talk to me about her season one time for like an hour at one of the parties. Like I listened to her on multiple different parties actually.
Akshay, the one who famously like thought that Tarowski had an idol and was going to give it to him, the most ridiculous, ludicrous shit.
That episode though, like I remember watching that and just thinking like this is such a like season 1 type thing. Like I feel like this would never happen ever again.
No,
and it was like really funny to see it. So wait, so you were talking about like acting crazy yesterday when people were looking for the...
I'm not acting. I'm crazy.
Oh, you are crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm
I really like Erin and I hate lying to her, but I do kind of feel like she's a sinking ship as far as working with her long term. Because she does have a lot of enemies.
A lot of people don't get along with Erin. I think she has a lot of enemies.
Yeah, she like listed off a bunch of people that she refuses to work with.
Like, what did she say? Like, Emily P, like
Emily
Will.
P, Will, Emily B.
Basically everybody from her season.
Yeah.
Do you think they're lying to us? Do you think they're lying to me and saying like, do you think I'm gonna start? I guess exactly.
I don't know, because maybe now they wouldn't tell me that because they think that we're close.
Yeah.
I don't think that, but I also, everyone could be lying to me. But I think Sam seems genuine that he wants to work with us. I haven't talked to Lucy. And like, if Sam really wants to keep Lucy, I feel like we're his best kind of overpowered.
Exactly.
Because he feels like they're all against him. So I don't think he's lying.
So those are our two options. Well, Sam also was like, we could get out Lucy. So if we make him think like there's just no way that like we can betray Erin, or he just feels so guilty that he can't betray Erin.
It's because knowing that Lucy and Sam are probably always going to be closer to each other than they are to us. If we do that, then we don't burn any bridges with like Erin and Dylan, because I don't want to make enemies on the first week unnecessarily, because I don't feel like anti-Erin.
Oh yeah,
No?
I feel that, and I feel like Sam's like a good bet too to go with, because he's a big threat. No one wants to take him far in this game, so we could probably ride his ass to maybe like jury, and then we can play our own game at that point. Because we right now we don't have to play hard.
So obviously you're saying you made some poor tribe decisions, but are there any individual performances that stood out as either incredibly good or incredibly bad?
Yeah, so Adam and Lucy clothesline Tom during the show. that was incredibly good.
Incredibly good.
Yes. They lost a significant amount of water from those type of instances, so that's what I would significantly point out.
So Adam, Erin mentions your name as someone whose name has come up this week, and you told me earlier that you hardly knew anyone coming into this tribe. So have you been spending all week scrambling, trying to make connections, trying to get your name off the block, or what have you been doing this week?
Oh, of course. As soon as I knew my name was out there, I was scrambling, because I'm not about to let this be a repeat of season 4, but 10 times worse, because I'd be the first one going home. So I texted Lucy, I texted Dylan, I texted Meghan, I didn't text Akshay. Akshay texted me sooner or later. And it was this thing where I felt like for the first time since last season, I'm finally playing this game in the way that it's meant to be.
Can you hand me my tea?
It's alphabetical.
Your tea?
Okay.
I feel so attacked.
It's not.
I was like,
what's tea? I have a cough. What's tea?
So Ian, how much of all of this do we want to actually get on?
Tell me when.
I mean, I just need him leaving and coming back.
Okay.
Unless you guys want to all look
We're having
stressed a
these
bit,
drinks.
that
No
could be
talking
good.
Policy, no fun.
I don't need to film Brady right now, though, right?
me and no talking, no.
I don't need to film.
No, no. I'll just keep on them because I like sometimes it's good to have like stressed out people. You know?
Yeah.
I've been there.
Or George.
But yeah.
Or you can get some just like stressed out shots. Like I'll just be like,
Everybody just go.
Ian, do you need anything? Or
is my hair getting
It's like people looking stressed out.
Can everybody?
That's what I'm most stressed
right now.
That's what I'm
I
most
can't,
stressed
Hey,
about.
hey.
I can't cry on command.
Has anyone been to Joe's Pizza?
Dude, it all Southie
always a
Pizza,
line.
Backdoor
that
Pizza.
good?
It is.
I saw.
No, it is that good. All their pizza places should just shut down and go
I saw
home.
a line out of it at like.
No,
noon.
it really was that good.
And
It
at
was-
like 8 yesterday.
Where is it at? Right by Espresso. Also, did anyone see Espresso's redecorations? I really like. It's a lot better. A lot more efficient.
This is the most well-behaved tribal I've ever been to.
All stars listen.
Yes,
We're on production.
We know. We know.
No.
Action.
Do you guys see me? Oh.
I'll go tally the votes.
The fuck was that?
Yeah, that was terrible. I think we gotta redo.
All right. Take two.
Should I go more serious?
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
I'll go tally the votes.
That was good.
Yeah,
That was a
that
good
was
one.
much better.
You gonna write it down?
No, you need it. Trust me. Coop couldn't come up.
No, I know.
I was usually
Somebody
the line.
else
I can
always
give you a
wrote
good line right now.
All right.
If you needed it.
Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna do this like 4 times, but it's okay. Alright, to the rest of you, congratulations. You have made it through the first vote of Survivor Michigan All-Stars, but it's very clear that there's not a lot of cohesion in this tribe. Grab your stuff, get going.
Say, start over and just say, grab your stuff, head on out.
Great line though. Great line.
I like that line though
The
before
line
that.
is- the line's
The line was good though.
The line's
Good.
good.
Now I'm gonna forget the line.
Pause a little bit. and
No,
then-
you don't need to just say, grab your stuff, head on.
I'd rather him say the whole thing again.
All right.
Alright, and to the rest of you, congratulations. You have survived the first vote of Survivor Michigan All-Stars, but it is clear that there's not a lot of cohesion in this tribe. Grab your stuff, get going. Fuck me. What the fuck is
You
wrong
can
with-
say get going. It doesn't
say head on
matter.
out. It's fine. It's fine. It's a Brady move. It's a Brady move.
It's a Brady.
Grab
Yeah.
yourself.
You're not broke, you're not Cooper,
You're a
you're
new
Brady.
host. You're Brady.
You're on brand!
Okay, give it one more time.
Stuff.
I'm losing my
Otherwise,
action
then we're just doing that.
Yep.
I'm getting giddy now.
Liquor's losing.
All right.
Alright, to the rest of you, congratulations. You have survived the first vote of Survivor Michigan All-Stars. But it is clear that there's not a lot of cohesion in this tribe. I forgot the fucking.
Brady. So Brady, just say the last part right now.
Just say the last part.
Grab your
stuff, head on out. Good night.
Get going.
Grab your stuff, head on out, good night.
All right, now say it all together.
No.
No. He says it, then you guys gotta actually leave, so it works.
Are we grabbing
Wait, no.
torches or no?
What?
Go back.
Go back.
That wasn't good enough.
I mean, it'll cut to a clip of them, then
Are
we'll
we gonna
cut to
grab
back.
torches or no?
Nah.
No.
Honestly, it's fine. Actually, we don't even need Brady, I guess. I realized. You guys can just.
Well, yeah,
like,
just
whatever.
get me going. Grab your stuff, head on out, good night.
I already got it.
And then, well, they need to go when I say that.
She's filming them going.
All right, we good?
Let's go.
Yeah. Now you guys just do whatever you
I
want.
got a cough. I got a cough. Hang on.
We're not. You guys can just leave.
Lucy doesn't want her cough. No, it's okay. I've
Ian, what
Sam,
are
are
we
we
good?
good?
Can't they just
Yeah, we're
walk?
good.
I guess they just go. Yeah, whatever.
What were you thinking?
I don't know.
I have Brady saying everything.
Yeah.